You already know what time it is. Oh, look at the support. Oh shit. Anyway, welcome to your extended magic moon message. I thought I would do this one out by the strip, given that we're in social Virgo, and just so you know, give you guys some scenery. If any of you guys want to light up with me, I'm definitely going to spark it up as we break this down. Let me know if you guys can hear me properly. If you want a fit check, remember when I told you guys that I go out looking ashy and don't care? I have developed my cringe immunity. So yeah, it's got the peach show, it got this, I got like flip-flops, look at my ashy skin. I really don't be giving a fuck. Like, I really just do be out here. Anyway, yeah. We're going to talk about the results of your performance. Thank you, Dominican Queen Vibes. Thank you. So we're going to talk about the results of your recent Leo season performance. We're going to really recap full moon in Aqua, moon in Pisces, moon in Aries. Now the moon is in Taurus. And the moon will be in Gemini. That's where we'll complete the previous cycle. And that's going to prepare for this new cycle of mastery. I'm your dad. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. We love you out here. So, yeah. Then we're going to have the moon in Cancer. Then we're going to have the moon in Leo. And then we're going to have the new moon. Once we have the new moon, I'll do another extended magic moon message. Okay? So, first of all, how y'all doing? I'm going to upload this on YouTube for you guys who want to catch the replay. You can subscribe to this to catch the replay here on Instagram. It's just 99 cents. Or you could go on YouTube. This will be the last free one I do, and then the rest will just be exclusive for memberships. But you could always catch the lives with us. All right. That being said, I hope you're getting excited with your development. This is a good period of review. The two great review seasons are Virgo and Pisces season. Virgo helps us review the previous summer. Pisces helps us review the previous winter. The fall, winter, we review Pisces. Spring, summer, we review Virgo. And I hope you have been becoming everything that you've been wanting to be. Sophia tells me reality is shifting. Callie says she's feeling better. And yeah, I just want to show you how lively it is out here. To think that at some point, the pandemic had turned this place into a ghost town. And, you know, for a small period, there wasn't anyone out here. So I just like to see this activity bustling again. People from all over the world come here. And I look forward to building an office out here and doing events, flying people out. We'll see how we make this dream real. Once again, that being said, I hope you, in examining and reviewing the mindsets you've been integrating since June and the beliefs you've been integrating since March, I hope you're excited to come more into awareness of how you're going to fulfill, quite literally, all of these things, all of these facets. No, we're good. We don't do that. Let me just show y'all around. This is where I stay, y'all. I'm not as close to the strip anymore, but I used to live like right near it. I've been underestimating how dope it is to be out here. Look at these steps. Walk up these steps with me. So, yeah, y'all. We have reached the critical point of no return, where as the sun continues to progress further down into Virgo, it's going to reveal quite specifically how it is you put together everything you've activated accordingly and everything you've prepared to master. All right, at this stage, there's skills, abilities, talents that through Virgo season, you'll bring into full mastery. I did not mean to be the sightseer, but This is pretty fire. I'm gonna continue to take you guys out with me every time I go live. I'll just think up of a location and I'll just walk around it. Ugh. Oh, I must be out of shape. All right. Anyway, yeah. Oh, we getting back in shape. My back is healed, so I'm getting back to the workouts. End of Virgo season is the end of my 90-day cycle. So you're gonna see more of the body. Okay. Wow. That being said though, now that we have finished the first part of this cycle from Pisces to Aries to Taurus, all the way to Virgo, shout out to Esco. Shout out to my dude Esco. Looking forward to collabing with you again, man. Just getting that budget up. Definitely want to do some more projects. Look at this shit, y'all. I've never even been up here before. Magic Mike. Magic Mike, baby. You like that synchronicity? You like that? You like that? The real Magic Mike, son. They don't know the real Magic Mike out here. All right, so yeah, that being said, look at this. I've been sleeping on this city, y'all. I've really been a hermit out here. But I don't plan to move soon. I really do want to build an office out here. That being said, though, as we are gearing up to examine the results of your performance, Leo season really did represent the full expression of new mindsets and abilities you have effectively activated. Once again, I'm gonna spark up. So anyone who wants to smoke with me, let me know on my way back. I'm listening to that Ultra 85 Logic album. I didn't even know he dropped this year. So I've just been checking that out, driving down here. It's not as hot as it used to be. Like, if it was as hot during the heat wave, I'd already be sweating. But it's hot, but it's like 92 degrees. It's not in the triple digits though, like it used to be. They got a whole food court. So like my level of confidence has skyrocketed where I can be out in public looking crusty than a motherfucker and just looking crazy and talking to myself. And that to me is a lot of growth. You know, I've grown a lot as a person where I could be openly crazy in public and not give a fuck. Like, it took a long time to get here. I used to be very shy. I used to be very like, oh, I don't want to be seen. Now I don't even give a fuck. Like, and I thank y'all for that too, for helping, you know, me step into this. But yeah, in your 76 to 80 dying, yeah, bro, nah. We're so used to that weather. Triple digit degrees really our limit. It be getting up to like 110. But yeah, fam. Oh, look at this. Oh, you missed it. They have this awakening. If I see it again, I'll show you. Because that's a huge sign that doesn't have to have a correlation, but I just really like that message. Hold on now. I can do filters? What? I didn't even know that. That's awesome. How do I get this off though? Oh, I didn't know I could put effects. All right, so that being said, or with that in mind, now that we're done with the first part of this transit, as I've said repeatedly, this integration, right? I don't know if you can see, uncover the next level. Uncover the next level. You are uncovering the new level of how you can integrate this stage of your conscious awareness. And a lot of this is factoring in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, Saturn in Capricorn, Saturn in Aquarius, and now Saturn in Pisces. So it's like 4 years worth of, see, this is crazy. Look at this. Awaken, believe. So, you know, I know how to just like spot synchronicities that I give meaning to. Because these are subjective occurrences that we bring meaning into, but it just makes things a lot more fun, a lot more magic. And now the way with which you're going to ground this on reality is what's really going to, if anything, map out and measure what you're about to do after all that. Oh, look at this, look at this. We have a winner. So this is why I wanted to be out here during Virgo season, in a social season, so you could see the magic for real socially. Everything just kind of happening as we're all organisms within one cosmic body, right? And that sounds spiritual, but whatever. So yeah, now that we're ready to put all this, let's talk about the results of your performance. So we had the full moon in Aquarius, we had the moon in Pisces, and what those did at the tail end of Leo season was now take the energy. This is what I was looking for. Awakening, baby. I haven't seen this show yet. I don't think I've seen that yet, but yeah. Who getting lucky tonight? Who getting lucky tonight? All right. So yeah. What this full moon did was work towards further unlocking the supernatural quality of newly activated talents. And the reason why I have to say supernatural talents is because it's out there enough for you to think it's weird, when this is the pivotal point that's about to become your new normal. So in another 2-3 years, it's not going to be that weird that we're highlighting supernatural ability. It's going to start to become more integrated. But this is one of those years, that your alignment between the metaphysical and physical facets of yourself unite in an understanding of yourself that projects you forward. And this full moon and moon in Pisces, which I love that I'm saying that, next to the fantasy lab, right? This is what put you in a position to very realistically not only own your value on stage and to add more courage. You understood the knowledge of the strength of your courage, of your proclivity to stand on your own too, and to not be a bitch when it counts, right? To not be a coward when it comes to standing up for yourself, at the very least. Furthermore, the moon in Pisces helped you transform your beliefs around your performance. And everything you understood, you believe, and dream around expressing your talent. Literally, time to dream. I haven't seen all of JoJo. I've only seen the first couple JoJos, but I have to catch up. I haven't really seen the majority of them. I only saw like a bit of the first one. But yeah, it definitely, puts one in a situation in coming into these experiences about how your dealings with others are affected by this activated newfound courage. That's what led into now the beginning of this Virgo season, where in this specific special analysis we've just begun, this is the preparation for performance. Of course, Colby, the Pisces king, it's always time for him to dream. But this is what has begun to slowly but surely prepare you for this relevant performance that you will continue to, or mastery, you'll continue to master. So this is results of performance and preparation of mastery. This initial performance really showed the judges what talent you're working with. I like to see this more as a tryouts and Libra season as the actual official performance. So I guess in order for this to make sense, what talents have you unearthed throughout the last month? What expression of your heart have you activated throughout the last month? What personally have you been proud or courageous of? It's gonna apply a lot better if you really did experience this evolution, especially with Jupiter and Gemini sextiling the sun in Leo, which now expanded more of how much you express some of the same ideas or new ideas you've been thinking. because this Virgo season is going to prepare for you to master all of this. I know I sound like a broken record, but I just want this repetition. Virgo is the magic of repetition, to just settling your subconscious mind. All right. Because the mastery with which you're going to just click, things are just going to click for you. You're just going to understand and get more how to, oh, I missed it, rule the world. There's this, oh, it's back. It's back. Rule the world, baby. Yo, like the life is ad-libbing for me. Life is doing my ad-libs right now, and I fucking love it. All right, it's like, you know, it's fun to go out. The universe constantly co-creates with you. And in now inserting yourself in this MMORPG, the way with which you continue to really excel in this and take advantage of this is going to really influence a whole lot of how specifically you master things moving forward. So I just want to talk a little bit more about the moon in Aquarius and the moon in Pisces, because happening at the peak degrees gave you a full harvest and full mastery of this transformation of the knowledge and understanding of how it is you interpersonally relate with other people. The analogy of you on stage in Leo season is your heart expressing your individuality. And as is updated every year, you know what I'm saying? You have, of course, come into a higher level, a greater level, a more advanced level of not only facilitating this, but, you know, being put in a position. Today is like instant manifestation with the moon on Uranus, being put in a position to now move forward and quickly level this up. Because once we have the Virgo squares to Gemini, it's an instant application of evolved mindsets into your behavior, which is going to give you the illusion of feeling that you're mastering things quicker, when really it's just more of the effort involved in this process that you've facilitated. So yeah, y'all, I think you have a lot to look forward to. And of course, now that we're coming into this Virgo season that happened through the moon in Aries, the moon in Taurus is now grounding the natural beginning of this season. That now moon in Taurus, moon in Gemini, moon in Cancer, moon in Leo, this phase of the beginning of this Virgo season is called preparation towards mastery. The cycle of mastery will begin in a week and a half during the new moon in Virgo, and that's what's going to link your consciousness and your subconscious and your brain with Mercury getting ready to go back into Virgo to fully analyze how it is you make do with the results. Virgo goddess loves the results this far because she put in the work. She really is, you know, expressing herself the way she should, as are you. So you're coming into details, criticism, constructive criticism with which to help you perform better in preparation for the I told you so tour, right? It's the alignment that the moon was in Aries when Virgo started. Absolutely. So when the sun entered Virgo when the moon was in Aries, but the moon in Taurus is like the natural beginning, because that was where we had the aspect. Like when the moon was in Aries, right? The sun had just left Leo. So we had 29 degrees Pisces, 29 degrees Leo. We didn't really have the moon aspect. We didn't have the moon aspect the Virgo sun until it entered Taurus. So it's like we moved forward into it, but now we're standing in Taurus on there. And that's what it feels like. This is going to really ground a lot of what moving forward philosophically you can analyze critically. And you can prepare to, of course, by consequence, master. All right? As this nature of mastery is going to continue to go a long way relative to leveling up everything you've been awakening for the past 4 years. I feel my power for the first time. I love that. You're being reintroduced in light of new information and an analysis of how it is you can step into this too. So allow these details to be unveiled. The preparation for mastery is in the results of your performance, preparing to reinitialize the understanding of who you are through the moon, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and of course Cancer, so that this individual understanding of our mastery can make way for the process of mastery over the next 2.5 weeks. All right. And that's going to require a bit of patience as we're still closing out the Leo season new moon cycle. And what's going to be exciting about this now that the moon is in Taurus is this is going to show you off rip today and tomorrow how real what you're getting ready to master is. A sneak peek of the life, right, that you can live. Virgo is all about lifestyle and living. A sneak peek of the life you can realistically live, taking your own abilities and using them to create your own dreams into reality. All right, and rule the world. I saw that sign again. So, you know, how you doing? A whole lot of that is very, very, very key. They're so adorable. They're so adorable. They're so adorable. Want to laugh at me? Anyway, yes. Don't you ever hate when you say hi to someone trying to be polite and then they try to low-key be rude? Like, bitch, I didn't have to say hi to you. I thought if I did say hi, I'd be being rude. And then I say hi and you be rude. And it's like, bitch, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, why is it, how come when we live, they be trying to play me? They be trying to play me. Oh, this. I don't care. I don't care. That's why they adore me. Anyway, yeah. So, a whole lot of this development moving forward is going to be quickly experienced by how fastly you take into account all these dynamics and what you're going to do with it and how specifically you do it with what it is you got. Especially with the whole notion that from the outside looking in, people don't know who you really are. People don't know what you represent. And people get so caught up in appearances. The nature of your behavior you're integrating is going to really secure the victory you're going to come into the rest of the year. That's why if you play this Virgo season right, you're going to be set for the rest of the year, my friend. All right, like this is no joke. We're about to swing hard, right? Right. So another feature of this, exceptionally, now that we're coming into the results of this performance, is also preparing you to realistically, now that the sun is in Virgo, understand your value, the update of your mindset, and how you feel about the life you're getting ready to live. Okay? And concerning that, it puts into perspective, it puts into perspective beliefs people have had that were never really based in reality, and how certain things you've been standing on since March are finally coming to be seen as real reluctantly. Am I still doing phone calls? Absolutely. Go to my website. For those of you who actually really care, the information's always on my website. So, you know, do some research, holla at me. I still got the paper call. I still got the phone consultations. Y'all don't fuck with me anymore. I've barely gotten readings or anything like that. I don't know if there's rumors out about me or whatnot. I barely get as much or any support anymore. I got to do something else. I probably might not be doing this anymore. But yeah, shout out to those of you guys who still tune in. I peep it though. I don't do this for the money, so I'm gonna still spread the message, but I've been peeping. It is what it is. Shout out to Rich Bosch Witch. Thank you for those of you guys who got, but yet nah, people just cheat. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm learning. But you know, we know our worth out here, and all of you guys who've been supporting, you know, I'm not talking about you, but like, yeah, that's not gonna stop me from spreading the messages. I think after Pisces leaves Saturn, you should be good. Thank you. It's a lot of the Saturn square. And that's what the point that I'm making. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people believe things about you from the outside looking in, and they don't want to do research. They just want to believe bullshit. So this is that kind of area where the facts, the receipts are going to really speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and by the way, I'm being sarcastic with the readings. The whole point of this channel is to give you free information. Yeah, I'll sell a course here and there, but I want to give you free information so you never have to buy a reading. All right, we're gonna roll out all that information. So, but yeah, regardless, now that your own behavior and habits are betraying the beliefs people have had about you, they are reluctantly having no choice but to accept, of course, the truth about who you are, about what you stand for, about why you do what you do, and about what you're doing. Okay? And for those of you who've been putting in the work, this is going to be amazing. So that leads us to preparation of mastery. The moon in Taurus right now is grounding the value of this mastery you are beginning to criticize and analyze, right? It's having you see values and see tangible facets in what you believed and how they're real. This is all preparing you for the moon in Gemini, moon Cancer, moon Leo, the completion that will bring in the balsamic phase. The moon in Gemini coming into the next couple of days is going to usher in true mastery. You're going to revisit since June how your mindset has begun to evolve. And you, if you were tuning in with me, you know we decided, okay, I'm limitless. Everything in my life is perfect. We have an unlimited amount of everything, okay? So when the moon comes into Gemini and the sun's in Virgo, preparation for mastery is going to start to key you in. It's going to be a game changer. You're going to start to truly understand how to integrate that mindset into reality. How you're going to start to truly understand how everything in your life is perfect, how you have an unlimited amount of everything, how God's got us, how you are limitless. All right. And this is through the repetition or just the continual, certainty or knowing or belief that these mindsets are real. All right. The integrity of belief to keep to these mindsets. So that's in a couple days. And you need this grounded footing of the moon Taurus to prepare you to step into that, right? To prepare you to get to that. And that's what's going to be revealed today and tomorrow. Instant manifestation. You're going to see how to instantly manifest with the moon conjunct Uranus. And it doesn't have to be instantly manifesting material things, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's a huge facet of it, because this is all earth energy. Then after the moon in Gemini, where you come into this shift in your mindset and behavior, you're going to start to feel how to apply this mindset with the moon in Cancer. Feel who truly belongs around you. Feel how sincerely you can step into this shifting of your routine. That's going to lead into the moon in Leo. And that's what's going to transcend relative to the last new moon in Leo we had a month ago. And how well you're ready to keep to this performance. Okay? So that's preparation of mastery, and that's what's going to lead us to the new moon, where we're going to kick in this whole change of your life. This is the year your life is going to change forever. Saturn in Pisces is a forever thing, okay? And Jupiter in Gemini is going to be a huge catalyst for that. All right, I feel like that's why I'm even next to Trump Towers right now. All right, I'm going to spark this up, and then I'm going to end this call. Or talk. So, any of y'all want to spark up with me? Let's go. So, that really is, initial insight. Of course, it's windy as a mug over here. It's super windy. One moment. Fuck. That was a mistake. Alright, I'm not gonna try and light this out here. I'm gonna find a better place. But I love how it didn't start winding until I tried to light it too. It would be fucking trolling me. But I know where I'm gonna go right now. There we go. Why does this taste like popcorn? All right, thank you guys for your patience. Oh, this is sparkly as fuck. So yeah, now that once again the moon is in Virgo, this is a very mutable year. All right, we have Jupiter in Gemini, we have Saturn in Pisces, and we have this Virgo season. Nothing is in Sag. Sagittarius is going to be the conclusion, where we're going to see into the meaning of how it is we made this real, what it is we're thinking. Shout out to Dylan Rich. So in between now till December, we are creating habits that reflect the beliefs we activated in March. Because you don't just talk about it, you be about it. If you're watching me right now, you really be about it. This is what led you here. And you're in a 30-day process with which is going to take initial beliefs, and you're going to form behavioral patterns and habits based off of them. And this is what's going to change your life within 30 days. This is going to prepare you for the next era over the rest of this decade that's going to bring in the New World Order, amongst other things. And I don't mean New World Order like in the Illuminati way. I just mean a new world system that has been desperately in the works for a long time. And getting so caught up in celebrity culture and like public figures, you're the most important part of this. All those public figures need your support. So this is bringing power back to the individual in this way that is going to really bring front and center your unique gifts and attributes with which during the rest of this Virgo season you will master like never before. And when you understand that you started doing this like 3 years ago, it's all putting that together. And you need to pat yourself on the back, because there's so much you were told you couldn't accomplish, that you couldn't do, that you're living right now, and you're getting ready to perfect it to where by the end of Virgo season, you're performing these abilities at will, even if that's the ability to run a 100 meter. You feel me? So, oh God. So now that the moon is in Taurus, just allow this revelation of how it is your lifestyle is shifting to continue to shift. You're going to come into very major revelations, especially with the moon over Uranus. Flights, you know, for sure. Hey, Joyce, shout out to Joyce, plays with me. One of my favorite angels. So know that this process has been happening for a minute. And this is one of, this is the second of 4 times. The first was in June, where you're getting ready to really put this all together. All right. And as you put this all together, things are going to click so well. Like certain things that you believed were possible, but you just weren't necessarily sure, it's just going to click. And this is the best part about it. You're making it click. There's a sense of autonomy and power that you can walk around with, knowing that you made sense of something that other people may have been struggling with, or at least is personal to you. This is reminding you that the kingdom of heaven is within you. I am possible. Nothing is impossible because I'm possible. And I don't want to just say like positive spiritual things. That's why over the rest of this week and coming into next week, you are integrating facets into your own behavior that change your life relative to this evolution of your current skills and abilities. You're able to imagineer facets into your life you were told weren't possible. But they didn't get the memo that you're a fucking badass. And when you put your mind to something, you're going to make it happen because you said so. That's it. That's it. So this is going to provide you with ample time to practice, develop consistency, and you're going to come into the rewards of your hard work. All you have to do over the rest of this week, coming in the next week is just stick to what you're confident about mastering and just practice it. Stick with something, right? I'm just learning how to produce beats and day trade. I'm gonna be doing that every day. I'm gonna take my time with it, and you're going to see market growth. Okay, once you do this by the new moon in Virgo, that's your montage. So imagine you're gonna have a montage scene. Before you have the montage scene, you have to understand all the parts with which you're going to begin to put together. That's moon Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. From moon in Leo, that's the balsamic phase. New moon in Virgo, boom. You're going to realize how magic you've always been. And that might involve having to change certain ideas around what you believe. But not letting that discourage you. Virgo is going to really give you a whole lot of reality checks, right? It's going to remind you that nothing you truly want comes that easy. And you have to be willing to lock in and put your head in the game in order to accomplish the greatness that you want to achieve. Everything about Virgo is just screams Kobe Bryant. You feel me? Like, if you want to win championships, you just got to lock in. You just have to fucking lock in. So this season is going to reward those of you who take this process of mastery seriously. If you just want to play the victim and not take responsibility for how things are playing out, you're going to miss out. But if you're ready to take it by the horns, you don't want to do too much. You just want to be consistent. You don't want to do too much. You just want to be consistent. And that's it, y'all. I just saw 007. Some of you going on a secret mission. Some of you are whole agents out here representing one authority or another. Other than that, I hope you guys are good. I need to just go on live and just talk to y'all. Just see what's popping with you guys. I went into a phase of extreme isolation from like 2018. My intuition was like, hey, you need to get off of the grid 2022, 2023. And now I know what it's talking about now. I knew it was serious. I didn't know it was serious. But I'm pretty much ending this period of isolation. In another year, I'm gonna be integrated socially back out. I just kind of isolated myself. I was a super hermit. Honestly, it's the best decision I've ever made in my life. I feel like I understand myself on just a whole nother level. And yeah, I'm ready to, be social again, to go back out, meet new people. So great developments, you feel me? Moving forward. A lot to look forward to for myself, for you. And I just want to remind you that all the time you've taken out to work on yourself, even with the pressure of others, constantly ridiculing your decisions, almost with which to have you give your power away to them, so you live the life that they think you should live instead of be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you've done despite all of that fuckery and stupidity, it was always worth it. You've intimidated people with your unconventionality and your innovative quality, and they're only scared because they're weak. No one who has security within themselves and they're strong would ever try and even play with you like that. So just remember that there are some deeply insecure people in this world who didn't ask to be the way they are, but they still have to take responsibility for what they do, and you effortlessly trigger them. And that's not your fault. And don't take it too hard on them, because they're weak. At their core, they're weak, and they're just like broken. So they have no choice but to react to you like that. When they're triggering you, when they're getting triggered like that, you're healing them. Whether they accept it or not, it's what they need to experience. Whether they gaslight you or call you what they call you, it's the consequence of your strength and power. the consequence of you choosing not to compromise and remain who you are, it's going to piss off some people who feel like, oh, just they think they're special. I did it. How come you can't? And you not them. They not you. It's as simple as that. It is what it is. All right. I might be in the Illuminati though. I might be in if I was in the Illuminati, would you guys stop, fucking with me? Would you abandon me if I start throwing up the rock? No, I was joking. I was joking. Oh shit. All right, y'all. This was fun. I'm gonna reconvene in 2 weeks. I'll find another location where we could do this, and we'll talk about the new moon in Virgo, which will be the beginning of your montage scene and mastery, where you will remember. And this is why I'm excited about this. Let me tell you how this worked for me last time. My last montage scene, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Last new moon in Virgo, I began to learn a technique. I'm gonna keep it PG. It was the finger technique. You know the finger technique. You rub your finger, and then when it stimulates, like you just get very happy, right? When you do it right, because this is PG. The finger technique, you just kind of like swing your finger. So the new moon in Virgo, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty weak. Like at the beginning of a montage where they can't even finish the exercise and they just sorry. Yes, my performance left more to be desired. I will say that. I was just like, that's it? Let me tell you something. 2 weeks later, by the full moon, it was like a montage too. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of looked up some videos like, oh yeah, you gotta have to do this. Or you might have to do that. I was taking notes like, oh, okay, all right. Just like a montage. 2 weeks later, by the full moon in Pisces, we revisited the technique. Boom, we done mastered the finger technique. And I felt like a whole new man. Before, at the beginning of the cycle, it's like, damn. Well, am I even gonna make her orgasm? I mean, am I even gonna feel good? I forgot this PG. Am I even gonna feel good? Now, after that 2 week montage, from new moon to full moon in Virgo, I'm like, I felt like a different man. Like, who wanted? I got the finger technique. I got the tongue technique. I got the other technique. If you want the wood, like how many? And now it went from will it happen to how many times am I gonna make it happen? How many times am I finna do it? Oh, it changed the game. And that came with consistency, dedication. All right. When it was difficult, I didn't give up. I was determined. I knew I would make it work. And it happened. So I'm excited for this year. What are we gonna master this year? We gonna find out. We are gonna find out. You guys stay blessed as always. Once again, I'm gonna upload this on YouTube. If you want to see this for free, I'm gonna upload it when I get home. Probably like in another 30, 40 minutes. And I hope you enjoy what I think will be one of the realest seasons and a very amazing conclusion to summer 2024. Maranatha!